exactly 1 year since we first held this solidarity gathering at the Consulate of Azerbaijan, and this year we have grown. The historic bonds of friendship, cooperation, and brotherhood that Turkey, Azerbaijan, and Pakistan enjoy are almost unmatched in the world. Pakistan and Azerbaijan are two nations that have always stood by Turkey through thick and thin. We are eternally indebted to these two brotherly nations for their selfless support during our national struggle after the First World War. Turkey has demonstrated its strong commitment to Azerbaijan and Pakistan on numerous occasions. One nation, two states encapsulates the spirit on which Turkey and Azerbaijan relations are founded. The multidimensional strategic cooperation between our two countries is constantly growing. Our communities who live in this country constitute one of the most powerful links between our countries and the United States. We are extremely proud of your achievements. With your discipline, integrity, hard work, and strong ethics, you are among the best and brightest of this country. We have no doubt that as we continue to work together, the representatives of these three communities will have a more visible footprint in local politics. Hand in hand, we can better address and overcome the prejudices and preconceptions that are leveled against our communities in this country.
I need not to say what's the significance of today's gathering. It's self-explanatory that in Los Angeles, this is the first time in last 4 years of my tenure as Consul General of Pakistan, I'm witnessing a crowd which is from three countries, three very important countries, Pakistan, Azerbaijan, and Turkey. They are sitting all together. This is the highest example of intercommunal harmony and international understanding. We came into being in 1947 on 14th August, and Turkey was the first country who recognized Pakistan. Turkey was the first country who supported membership of Pakistan in a United Nations organization. There is a huge scope, a long journey to go. I would say that Azerbaijan must seriously contemplate and think into the idea of participating in CPEC, because CPEC is going to ultimately pass from Pakistan to the Central Asian states. So any kind of participation by Azerbaijan in CPEC project would be welcome.
And a special thanks to, of course, our Consul Generals of Turkey, Azerbaijan, and Pakistan. Thank you for being here.
Our communities, our countries, our people are connected through so much together throughout the history. It's not just, as mentioned earlier, for the last 30, 100 years. It goes back 1,000 years when Azerbaijan faced the struggle of its independence right after becoming the first secular nation in the Muslim world in 1918. But we declared our independence, but our capital, Baku, was under occupation. It was the Turkish army, together with our soldiers, that liberated Baku from occupation, and it became the true capital of the Republic of Azerbaijan. So we are very grateful as well. Then we declared our independence for the second time, for the Second Republic of Azerbaijan in 1991. Pakistan and Turkey were the first countries to recognize our independence. Azerbaijan faced, of course, a very difficult challenge right after becoming independent. Our neighbor Armenia started a war of aggression and occupation against Azerbaijan, invading 20% of Azerbaijan's territory. So it was, of course, a huge tragedy for our nation. Right from the start, when we were weak, we didn't have many friends, so that was used against us. But Pakistan and Turkey were there. We're there to support Azerbaijan's cause. Very thankful and appreciative.
As these three nations, we have always stood together against challenges, against the problems that our nations face, and we thank immensely the brother nations of Pakistan and Turkey for assisting Azerbaijan, for helping Azerbaijan. Starting from 1992, Armenian military troops openly invaded and occupied the 20% of Azerbaijan's territories. So when myself, my family, when we were forced to flee Nagorno-Karabakh region of Azerbaijan, I was 12 years old. I still remember the day when, before Armenian occupation, my parents sent myself and my brothers to the capital of Baku, to our relatives, but they stayed in hoping that this invasion will be stopped. Some months later, my family, my parents themselves were forced to flee the town as they saw Armenian troops were invading. It was very, very tragic for us to see in front of our eyes our compatriots, our Azerbaijani population brutally killed by Armenian troops. So since 1992 we were expelled and we have been living as refugees and as IDPs for almost 30 years now. So we are still not losing our hopes. We hope that one day this conflict will be resolved and we will be able to go back to our native lands. We used to live with the Armenian community peacefully before Armenian troops invaded. We still hope that there is a chance, there is an opportunity for us to, after the resolution of the conflict, to live peacefully again. But unfortunately, Armenian government don't accept the existence of Azerbaijani refugees which are expelled from that region. So we are saying that we also have human rights.
It's an honor to be here, and me and Farrah, we always appreciate the respect that Consulate General of Azerbaijan and Turkey has given us. Azerbaijan is a land of fire, unique history and culture, epic mountain ranges. I'm saying that because, as Farrah has said, we have recently visited Baku. Turkey is the most occidental of the Western nations and the most occidental of the Eastern nations as well. Has been a crossroad of civilization. Both Turkey and Azerbaijan have become the melting pots of culture, heritage, and cuisine.
Today we all are here, and I think today we would like to recognize the visionaries in this room or on this tennis court. And those visionaries have made a big change because we all have lived here for more than 30, 35, 40, maybe longer. But have you ever seen anything like this, that we got these three good-looking, handsome, young Consul Generals who decided last year that they should bring these communities together to strengthen our countries.
Taking the chance of having all of you here tonight, I would suggest we start gathering on a community level to expand the network, to get to know the cultures and traditions, to gain the new connections, and to have another shoulder to rely on.
I would really feel that I have accomplished something if we, as the prominent leaders of our individual communities, can agree to get together and join forces so that we can be more effective in communicating our major issues to the general American community